Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Lane. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up down the numbers. There he goes. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lane escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Sanders again, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he loses the football a second time, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Throwing to start the drive. Lane. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Lane. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The tight end in motion right. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Looking to throw. Lane. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hughes. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give running left. It's Sanders. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. 21-0 our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scoop. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back to throw. Lane. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lane. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 42-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up and into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. On first down, Lane. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They're trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a night?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Lane. That's complete to Laporta. So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be second down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Rolling to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw on second down. Lane. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will remain well behind.
It's hard to be surprised at the miss there with the way this first half has gone. Here they were hoping to get some sort of momentum to carry them into the locker room, but even this doesn't pan out.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Oh, and that is incomplete. Okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throwing on first down. Lane. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. This is caught inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Lane. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Off the play fake. Lane. Flush to his right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Off play action. Lane. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. St. Brown in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Lane puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Following the fumble recovery. Lane. And he's got his big tight end here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a carry for Sanders. Able to power through. That's shedding his way forward. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 47 yards. And the Lions take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A dime look defensively for the Lions on third. Back to throw. Lane. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lane. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Lions get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Lane. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Lane. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Throwing to start the drive. Lane. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Off the play fake. Lane. And he's got a man here, complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Got a man, and he gets him in stride. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's right. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Off play action. Lane. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. Sam Laporta, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Lions add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On 1st down, Lane finds, and he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lane, he finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it. Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Throwing on 1st down. Lane, quick completion here to Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Back to throw. Lane. He finds his man. Complete. That's Hughes. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Lane. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And this one is incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Lane. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Call it a pickup of 7. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.